All right, you guys, it's real life. It's Tuesday morning, and I thought that we would do some spontaneous sourcing today. Yeah, I have him with me. It's not a... Okay, I hear you. Crackers, crackers, all the time crackers. So, I can't get the crackers. Gosh dang it. Sorry, guys. I should have done all this before I turned on the camera. Like I said, this is my life. This is my real life. So, this morning I did a really quick Bolo video about those cotton candy puff mints that sold out, and you guys all need to look for them. So if you missed that video, go back and watch it. Well, since I had sold out, I had realized that I hadn't done much new sourcing at Dollar Tree for a really long time. So I figured I have a couple hours this morning, even though I have the little one, I have a couple hours. You know, like I've said before, I'm really super busy this week. So I have like a couple hours this morning. So I'm like, you know what? Let's do this. We're gonna go into Manhattan. We're going to go to Dollar Tree and wherever else I might be able to squeeze in for a couple hours this morning before I have to get him home for his nap. So we're gonna go do that. I am here waiting on my drink though, because you know, I gotta have my drink before I go do some sourcing. So we are going to make that 30-minute drive into Manhattan. We're gonna hit up Dollar Tree and wherever else I can squeeze in. It's hustle season, right? You've gotta get out there and get while the getting's good, pretty much. So we're gonna go do that, squeezing in sourcing wherever we can. I call this little tidbit spontaneous sourcing. There's like no music on. What's that crap? Drag me down, baby, you're my only reason. Oh, don't you dare look back, just keep your eyes. Ooh, shut up and dance with me. Here we go, entering Wildcat Country. There's Redbird. Redbird. These are cinnamon though. And there's regular ones. And citrus. £1 of gummies for $1. I'm buying these for us. Winter is coming. Ain't that the truth? Are these not adorable? That would look so cute in a bathroom. doesn't go with my bathroom, but aren't those adorable? I love those. Attention all newbies. Shipping supplies at the Dollar Tree. Look, there's bubble mailers, 2 for $1. What are these? Oh, those are just regular clasp envelopes. Oh, look, here's super huge, giant bubble mailers. I don't see any poly mailers though. That's what I was looking to see if they had, but I don't see any. I see 2 packs of the bubble, single large bubbles, and those are, ooh, 10 1/4 by 15 inches. That's a big, big mailer. What's this? Report covers, no. Oh, here's 2 pack of the little bubble mailers though. And there's some tape. That's just Scotch tape though. There's a little bit of mailing tape, but I mean really you can get it cheaper. You can get cheaper by the roll at Walmart, but they have it here anyway. So if you're just starting and you don't want to spend like a huge amount of money on bulk shipping supplies, just come to Dollar Tree. Yeah, you're gonna pay more per piece, but at least you don't have to fork out a bunch of cash in the beginning. Shut your face. Shut your face again. Well, you guys, color me impressed. There was actually a good amount of stuff. I mean, well, there was a good amount of stuff, but there wasn't a good amount of stuff. There was more stuff than I expected, I will say that. Yeah, those books, like, seriously surprised me. The one that was the highest profit for Amazon was a restricted title just because of inventory. I guess a lot of people have found that book at Dollar Tree and everybody's sending it into Amazon FBA. So, but there was only one, so I went ahead and bought it anyway because I mean, come on, it's $1. And when it's not restricted anymore, I can probably still turn a profit on it. It might not be $10 by the time it's unrestricted, but hey, profit's profit, right? Well, I'm looking at the clock and it is already time to go home. I spent way too long there. But I hate driving into Manhattan to only come just to one place. I hate that. But I know that my little one is about ready for his nap. And so we're gonna push the limits. Just this morning, I was reminded by one of my subscribers, and your name is escaping me, but you know who you are. I'm gonna remember sometime. But this morning she sent me, or she didn't send me a message, but she commented on one of my videos, reminding me about Marshalls and TJ Maxx for clearance, and it was just like, I completely forgot about Marshalls. I don't have a TJ Maxx, but I have a Marshalls. It was just like, what? I completely forgot. So thank you for reminding me. You know, that's one reason why I'm doing this, guys, because you guys are awesome too. I mean, you really are. You've been leaving me comments. You've been helping me out with, you know, little things like getting stains out and giving me little tips and stuff to look at too. And I'm just like, you know, you guys rock. You really do. So thank you, young miss, for reminding me about Marshalls. I'm going to test the patience of my toddler, and we're gonna run over there real quick. It's about 10 minutes to get there, and then it's gonna be like 10 or 20, 30 minutes to get home after that. So hopefully Benjamin is not like screaming and thrashing and being a holy terror by the time we're done. So we're gonna go check out Marshalls. Yeah. I did forget to mention why I forgot about Marshalls, because I do know that Marshalls exists, but the reason why I forgot about it is because I have not had a Marshalls near me up until recently. This is actually a new store, and because it's so new, I don't even think I've been in there yet, honestly. I don't think I've been in there. I mean, I don't come to Manhattan often, and when I do come, I usually go to the same few places. And it's on the complete other side of town from where I usually go, so that's why I didn't even think about it. It's a new store, I completely forgot about it. So, again, you know who you are, but thank you for reminding me of Marshalls. I'm driving there now. Oh, how sweet. Someone left me an up-close parking space and a cart. They're so thoughtful. You ready to do this, Mr. Sleepyhead? I love new adventures. Really? Really? Clearance? 20 bucks for a shirt? A shirt is $20. Okay, I know that it's, you know, it's Polo by Ralph Lauren, but 20 bucks on clearance? I swear, sometimes I feel like the cheapest person on the planet. What? Okay, you guys, I just finished at Marshall's. I was in there for about 30 or 40 minutes or so. I was a little disappointed in some things and then pleased with some things. So I only got a few training bras for little girls because they were like ridiculously cheap. I got a couple that were only $1 for a 2-pack and then $2 for a 2-pack. So I got those to list. We'll see how they do. I'll show you when we get back to the house. And then that was basically it. I got a sippy cup for my kid and I got something for myself. Yeah, so anyway, I'm going to go back to the house and then I'm going to get the little one ready for his nap, and then I'll pull out the few things that I got and talk to you about what I saw. So I'll see you in a little bit. All right, you guys, I am home. I just got the kiddo down for his nap. I'm going to pull everything out of the car. Yeah, you see that? That's the handiwork of my eldest child. Guys, look at this. It's November 1st, right? November 1st. Halloween's over. It's automatically Christmas. Okay, you guys. So like I said, I didn't really get a whole lot, but I did video some things that interested me. But I just didn't, I mean, I have enough stuff to list, so, you know, have at it, guys. But I did get a few things I wanted to show you. From Dollar Tree, I had put these in the video. I couldn't find any that had sold that was this specific organizer kind of brand. But organizers were selling, and they were selling for $6, $7, $8 a piece. Yeah, it was free shipping, but they are super lightweight. So I figured that I would try, I got 3 different ones. So I figured I would try to sell them as like a vanity set. This one, it's got like an open, a whole open side, and then some smaller containers, and it's a tier. And then this one, again, it's a tier, but it's just all these little compartments for makeup and stuff. And then again, it's tiered, and it has all these little compartments and then a big open space. So I figured I would try selling all 3 of them as like a vanity set and see how it does. And if I can at least double my money and make between $3 or $4 or $5 profit on that, then I'll probably go back and get more. I mean, that's how I do it. I do a little bit of research, I kind of get an idea of what I want to do, take it home, list it the way I want to list it. If it sells, I go get more. That's what I do. Okay, I also put these in the video. There was some solds for some different flavors of these, but I didn't see any solds for taco. I saw solds for chili and a couple of chicken ones, but I didn't see any for taco. I know that taco seasoning has sold because I looked into it, but not this liquid pouch stuff. So this is what I figure I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do 5 because, whoops, because only one of these would go first class. This is how I think. Only one of these would go first class. But I can't see anybody willing to pay $6, $7, $8 for one, right? Who's gonna pay $6, $7, or $8 for one of these? So for me, in my head, logically, I should stuff a priority flat rate with them, right? So I figure I can get a lot more profit if I stuff a padded flat rate with these. So I figured I would lump 5 of them together. I haven't decided on a price yet, but I don't think 20 bucks is outrageous. I don't think $20 for 5 of these is outrageous. So I'll have to look into that, kind of calculate my profits and my costs and see what I do. But we'll give it a try. And the expiration date, I did check that because you need to check if you are going to sell food. You need to make sure that the expiration date is far enough away to where you're not just gonna list it for 2 weeks and then it's going to expire. And with Dollar Tree, you have to be really careful about that because sometimes they have stuff that's like really close to the sell-by date. But the best by date is for April of 2017, so that's a good 6 months away. So I'm not worried. Okay, and then the last stuff that I got at Dollar Tree was books. Okay, so these were all the books. I videoed them, and then I also showed you a screenshot of what they're selling for. But I scanned all of these on the Amazon seller app. This is the one that was restricted. Of course, it was the one with the highest profit margin. But it's restricted because of inventory. So I won't be able to send this in yet. I mean, let's get real. I can't send anything in yet because I have a new Amazon sellers account, and so I can't send anything in yet. But maybe by the time I'm able to send stuff in, this will be unrestricted. Even if not, I mean, it was $1. It can sit, we have bookshelves out the ears because my husband is a book lover. So I'll just stick it on a shelf and sell it whenever I can. So I got this one, and then I got this one, and then that one. Sorry, I'm not saying titles, guys. I'm just assuming that you can read them. And also because it's backwards in my camera, and so I don't want to read backwards right now. And then I got 2 of these, just because there was a lot of them. So I figure, why not get 2? I could have got 5, but I just figured we'd start with 2. But there was a few dollar, and now I can't remember, of course. I'll remember when I go back and look at my screenshot, but you know, I tried to hit stuff that would at least, you know, give me $2, $3 or more. So, okay, and that was it for Dollar Tree. It was more of an experiment, I guess, just going to see what new stuff Dollar Tree had that is possible for resale. You know, they had a lot of drink mixes. Oh, something I wanted to mention, that spiced apple cider drink mix that I showed a screenshot of all of the solds. Those solds were for greater quantity packets than the boxes that were at Dollar Tree, but I still wanted to make note of them because I know that you can get the boxes of the larger quantities at Walmart or grocery stores. So I still wanted to make note of that for you guys, because if you can find those larger quantity boxes pretty cheap, you know how much they're selling for. Okay, so this is what I got at Marshall's. Again, wasn't too terribly impressed, but I got a couple of these. They're the same size and the same colors, so I will be able to just list one and then do a quantity of two. So when this one sells, I still have this one for sale. So I really like doing listings with multiple quantities because it's like creating one listing, and then when one sells, oh look, there's still one left. I love that. But I paid only $1 for a 2-pack of Hanes, and the original tag is $13.99. So they're normally $7 a bra, but I got them for 50 cents a bra. I would have cleaned them out had they had more than 2 of these, I swear. Because I could, you know, triple my money selling them for $7, and that's even with free shipping. So I'm happy about that. These were a little bit more. These were $2. But the reason why I got these was because they're the same size, but they're 2 completely different sets. So I figured that I could list them together as a 4 bra set and get even more money, because even with all 4 of these, they're still gonna ship for only $260 first class. So that's why I got these, because I can get more out of my money. Whenever I create a listing or do a listing, the very first thing I think about, even before the profits, I always think about shipping. I always think about shipping. I think, okay, is this gonna go first class? Okay, how much of this can I shove into an envelope and still have it go first class? How many of these can I shove into an envelope and still only pay $2.60? You know, and then I started thinking, okay, then add in the cost, and then add in the fees, and then how much profit can I make? But it always starts with the shipping for me. That is the first thing I think about. And since that is the first thing I thought about, of course these are all tangled up. Since that's the first thing I thought about, I thought to myself, okay, I can sell these for $7 or $8. And then I thought, but if I sell them together, I would pay the exact same shipping and my profits would be higher. All right, you guys, thank you for coming along with me today. It was definitely spontaneous sourcing. I was not planning to go sourcing today. I have a very busy afternoon. Oh my goodness. But I figured if I can squeeze it in now, that means tomorrow, while my littlest, I'm probably not gonna do another haul video tomorrow. So, because my littlest is going to be at his toddler program, but I have so much listing I need to do. I figured I would just come home and have like a solid 2 or 3 hours to just crank out listings tomorrow. So that's what I'm gonna do tomorrow. So there's not gonna be another haul video tomorrow. I've been doing a lot of sourcing this last week just because it's a really busy time of year for me, and here pretty soon my husband's gonna be coming home. I'm gonna have to be taking some time off a little bit from eBay. I'm not gonna be sourcing as much because he's gonna be here and I'm gonna be spending time with my husband. I'm so excited. And so I'm trying to get in all of the sourcing while I can. So thank you again for watching. Thank you for coming along with me. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope maybe you learned a few new things from me. I appreciate you guys so much. I will see you at my next video. If you haven't subscribed to me, please like and subscribe. You guys are totally rocking my socks. I cannot believe how my subscriber base is growing. I can't believe how fast it's growing. It's blowing my mind. You guys, God, you guys are awesome. So, all right, like and subscribe. Leave me any comments if you have any questions about today's haul or questions about what I saw, and I will try to answer them as fast as I can. So thank you guys again so much. Bye.